Did you just get a stimulus check dropped into your bank account that you're looking to maybe multiply for more dollars? Well, here's 5 cryptocurrencies that you can invest in to maybe multiply that stimulus check. What's up, my milk money millionaires? I'm Joshua. Welcome to my channel where we learn how to make our money, make more money. And one of my favorite ways to do that, if I'm deciding to be a little bit aggressive with some of my money and try to get some really large returns, is to put some of my money into cryptocurrency. We've done very well with that this year. It's been a heck of a bull market. Now, to be fair, full disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so invest at your own risk. And cryptocurrency is definitely risky because it's had a history of collapsing after large runs. However, it is running red hot, and I'm thinking that we might have one last leg at least, or who knows, maybe it'll rally all year with all the inflation fears, who knows. But right now, all the technicals are looking pretty good. We've had some mild pullbacks and consolidations. So if you think the bull market in crypto is going to continue, then we do have a pretty good entry time for most of these coins that I'm going to talk about. So also, I picked 5 coins that are all on Coinbase, so that would be the easiest way for you to get invested. Coinbase is really easy to set up, really quick. I'll put a link in my description to Coinbase. All right, so 5 cryptos. I could start with Bitcoin being the most famous, popular one, but you already heard of that one, so that would be boring. But it is good to look at Bitcoin and kind of get a feel for what the overall market is doing. Bitcoin had rallied to all-time highs in the 60,000s, and now it's pulled back into the 50s, and it's settled in at about 58,000 right now. Kind of in this nice little flag pattern with all the short-term moving averages and all the longer-term moving averages all moving up. So I do think this is a good entry price before another breakout. Unless we have a total correction and crash, then we're all in trouble. But if this is still a bull market, then this is a good entry price to the crypto space because most of the cryptocurrencies do well as long as Bitcoin's doing well. All right, so Bitcoin, pretty expensive, even though you can buy little individual units of Bitcoin if you only have $1,000 or $1,400 stimulus check. You do not have to buy an entire $58,000 coin. You can just put $1,400 directly into Bitcoin and it'll split it up for you and get you that fractional share. However, if you still want to try to get something cheaper than Bitcoin, a good alternative, a good proxy for Bitcoin is actually Litecoin. Many people have called Bitcoin gold, as in the idea as being a digital store of value. And Litecoin was meant to be like silver, something that's a little bit more functional, kind of the alternative. It's a little bit faster and it's definitely cheaper. Right now, currently, Litecoin is trading around 201. And so obviously a lot cheaper than Bitcoin, but it does follow almost the same chart pattern and it does follow the same movement. Sometimes the movement's a little bit stronger because you are starting out with a cheaper coin. So if it has a big pump, it could pump higher because you have less value per coin. Right now it's consolidating. We saw the all-time highs recently was at 245.30-ish, and then it's pulled back to its moving averages here, and now it's just kind of riding along, getting ready for the next move up. So getting in at 200 would not be bad. If you want to learn more about Litecoin, you can go back to my channel and see some of my older videos on crypto. I think I was recommending it in the 130s, but I still think it's a good buy, so check that one out. All right, the next crypto that you can buy on Coinbase is Basic Attention Token. And Basic Attention Token is really cool because it's actually a useful token that is being used by an actual user product right now. And that is through the Brave browser, which if you are looking for a new internet browser, I highly recommend the Brave browser. It's got built-in ad blocking and super private, super fast. It's basically the best browser I've ever used. If you want to learn more about Brave browser or Basic Attention Token, then also I have a video on that as well. If you want to see more videos on crypto or stocks in general, definitely like and subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciate it. But just a quick overview of what Basic Attention Token is. It's a token that helps run and fund the Brave browser. So what it is, advertisers who want to advertise on the Brave browser will buy the tokens, and then you can opt in to the ads-free version or the ad version where you actually get paid in crypto every time you see an ad. So every time you see an ad, they give you a piece of a BAT token. And I've been collecting BAT by using Brave, and I meant to buy it when it was in the 50s, but I just kind of got distracted by other coins, and I'm like, I need to buy this one soon. I need to buy this one soon. And then here you have a huge explosion over the last few weeks. It went from in the 78 cents range all the way to up to a high of $1.41, and then it's pulled back. So now we're getting this bull flag. I'd watch it to see if it keeps consolidating, or even if it pulls back, you definitely might want to buy it. But because this is something that really didn't go crazy all year like everything else did, it did well. It's kind of broken out. Now that it started broken out, I think it could be a good strong time to get in for another huge upside move. These cryptos, when they like to start moving, they like to pull back a little and then keep moving. If anything has been chilling for a long time, then it's got a lot of potential. So Unfortunately, missed this move here, but I think keeping an eye on it to see if it pulls back. There was a lot of resistance up in this range of the $1.40 range. If it pulls back, there's a good chance of getting yourself a good price to get into a great coin. This is a coin that's going to last. It's not going to disappear unless the Brave browser disappears. So in some ways, there's more security in this one than other coins, which are prospective products. BAT actually exists. The Brave browser actually exists, and they actually are getting advertisers buying these tokens and buying into their system. So check out Brave browser. Uniswap has done really well for us. I haven't made a video about them yet, but we were beginning to invest in them back when they're in the $8 range, and they've gone nuts ever since. And why I like Uniswap? Again, it's another functional one that's actually got a user product that people are using, and that is the Uniswap platform, where you can buy Ethereum and trade it for any coin that is on the Ethereum network. And in doing so, and then the Uniswap tokens are used as a part of supporting that network. And so because Uniswap is used a lot, I figured the token would be a good buy. So we could definitely check that one out. If you want to see an in-depth video on Uniswap, then definitely like and subscribe, because eventually I'm going to make one. All right, Chainlink. This is another good one that is on Coinbase that is tied to a functional purpose. And why I like Chainlink is, if you've heard a lot of talk about DeFi, which is decentralized finance, which is kind of the big purpose of what crypto is going to initially be used for. It's the idea that our money is everywhere and not in a bank. There's not one person, one entity controlling all the money. And that decentralized aspect is the advantage. And when we take that decentralization and use it into practical money finance products, then that's going to be called DeFi, decentralized finance. So let's say you're a traditional bank or an insurance company and you have large databases and systems that you want to connect to the blockchain and connect to Ethereum, then that's what Chainlink does. So if you want your blockchain to do its thing, and then you have all your market data on your bank's servers, and you want to connect those two things, the internet to the blockchain, essentially, it's going to connect the financial internet to the blockchain. That's what Chainlink is. It's already being used. So I think that's got a lot of potential. If Ethereum does well, then Chainlink does well. So keep an eye on Ethereum if you're looking to buy Chainlink. I do like that we had a big spike up into the mid 30s, and then it cooled off. It's pulled back, but we're in this nice tight consolidation pattern. When you're in these long sideways patterns, those are great times to buy, because that's usually before a move. Now, the risky thing is the move could be to the downside, and they could be, the longer the consolidation goes, the more likely that the move is going to be big. So it could tank or it could rocket. So the fact that it's not rocketing right now, like BAT just rocketed, it's a little bit more risky, but Chainlink being sideways might be a little bit safer. And then lastly, one of my favorite coins, I made videos about this. It's Cardano, and the coin is ADA. And so what I love about this coin is they are meant to be a new version of blockchain that is supposed to try to be better than Ethereum, which is currently the leader in blockchain. It was founded by the co-founder of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson. I really like the guy. He's pretty inspiring when you watch all his videos, which is also important to gathering support for your network, is by having a good leader that can get good attention. But anyway, it's got a lot of promise. It's not fully out yet. It's not fully being used. It's not being used as much as Ethereum and stuff. So this could be one of those things where it's like in the early .com days, Ethereum, or really any blockchain for that matter, could be promising and then never come to pass. So you kind of got to imagine that you're investing that either it's going to go to zero or it's going to go 10x, 1,000x. So if Cardano actually fulfills a lot of its promises, then this is going to be easily a $20, $30, $40, $50 coin, and you're buying it at $1, so you can really make insane gains with Cardano. As long as Cardano actually will exist. It's already being developed and making great strides, but as we saw in the early internet days, even promising websites and promising .com companies never materialize fully, and that's going to happen in the cryptocurrency space. We have everybody, all these different coins and different systems and different blockchains trying to become the next great thing. Some of them are going to be winners, some of them are going to be losers. So just remember to keep that in mind when you're risking these things. However, in the short term, there's a lot of support and a lot of hype behind it. They are just listed on Coinbase as of like today. So if you are interested in buying Cardano, in the past, you had to do some swapping sites or maybe go on Kraken or Binance, stuff that was a little bit less user-friendly. Coinbase is the most user-friendly platform, so usually when coins get listed on there, they do really well. But one caveat, it's only on Coinbase Pro currently, which is their more advanced trading platform, but that's a good sign that it's going to come on Coinbase soon. So if you get in before it's on Coinbase, Coinbase should give it a little bit of a pump. We started accumulating back when it was in the 30-cent range here, and as you can see, when something accumulates and then it went nuts, it kind of accumulated here, consolidated rather, sorry, started consolidating here, and then we had a little pop. So maybe we have a little double top here, and it's going to pull back, or we have a breakout with the Coinbase news. It's going to cool off a little, and then we're going to start another run after a long consolidation. So definitely keep an eye on it. You could watch it pull back more. You can buy now thinking that it's going to break out again, but this could be a great coin to buy. I think the last bull market, it went to like the $3 to $4 range. So I have a lot of faith that it would do that again this year to definitely get back to that $3 to $4 range. Usually each successive bull market, the coins do better. So $5-6 would not be unreasonable. You can 7x your money if this bull market stays strong in the cryptocurrency space. But long term, if Cardano is one of the blockchains of the future, this could easily be a $20, $30, $40, $50 coin. I mean, it's going to do very well. So if you want to take a short-term investment, you could buy some and hope it pumps to a couple bucks, take your profits, or you can buy it for a 5 to 10 year run. Cardano also has staking, where when you buy it, you can loan it out to the blockchain to get interest on your Cardano. And so it's a very profitable coin in the short term by the staking, the medium term, if it has a nice rally till through the summer, and the long term, if it becomes a blockchain in the future. So those are the 5 cryptocurrencies that are my favorite that you could buy on Coinbase with that. And they're all pretty cheap, so you can buy them all with your stimulus money. Again, like I said, invest at your own risk. Cryptocurrency is volatile, and there is always a large downside risk. Right now, we're in the currently in the middle of an epic bull market, so hopefully y'all double, triple your money before we have any issues. And also, please like and subscribe to my channel to get more videos on stocks and crypto. I appreciate you watching. Again, I'm Joshua. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace.